Hello everyone, welcome to Apti Plus Academy for Civil Services, and I welcome you all to the learning series via News in Focus. Today's topic of discussion is NISAR satellite. It's a joint collaboration between NASA and ISRO, something very important for India as such, which will help the ecosystem, the wildlife, and even understanding the environment perspective. So this is something important specifically for prelims examination. For mains, you can use this as a fodder point specifically in General Studies paper 3. So let's get started and understand what is this NISAR satellite all about and how NASA is making a collaborative efforts in this. So giving you the brief detail, NASA-ISRO NISAR mission is a pioneering in Earth observatory satellite which aims to build and developed is jointly by the NASA. First collaboration is made by the NASA, that is National Aeronautical and Space Administration, which is a US based space agency, और इसरो जो कि इंडिया की एक एपिक्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है when it comes to space sector. So they are planning to launch this mission by early 2024. So this is there, this is in limelight. You should know some basic details about the NISAR. So NISAR is the first collaboration program between the space agencies, that is India and United States. And this project is also expected to be one of the world's most expensive Earth imaging satellite. So first and foremost, if it is asked what is NISAR mission, so it's a Earth imaging satellite which will give a lot other details relevant to the part of examination of the Earth observatories. Now, I'll give you the brief detail how does this particular NISAR satellite and the part will actually be looking like. So the first is the GPS antenna which is there. Then we have deployed radar antenna reflectors. Then we have feed RD aperture with L and S band. There are two bands that is basically used. In S band we have SAR electronics. Then radar instrument structure in L band, SAR electronics. Spacecraft bus, this is called spacecraft bus. Then deployed solar array. And even the deployed radar antenna boom of 9 meter length. So these are some of the specific details. It is not necessary that you know each and every component. It is out of your curiosity. You can check out the details, right? Now, moving ahead, details about the NISAR in particular. So NISAR, what does this particular term stand for? So this is NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. This is a radar mission, which is actually a low orbit observatory being jointly developed by NASA and ISRO. So first and foremost point that you have to take into consideration that this is an LEO, that means low Earth orbit. Now NISAR will map entire globe in 12 days. This is again very vital information specifically for prelims. आपसे पूछा जा सकता है कितने days में complete करेंगे. So it will take 12 days and provide the spatial and temporally consistent data understanding the Earth ecosystem. Now it carries LNS dual band synthetic aperture radar, which is known as SAR. Many a times there have been questions with regards to SAR in various competitive examination. So SAR stands for synthetic aperture radar, right? So it will operate with the sweep SAR technique to achieve the large swath and high resolutions data. So the state of our technology, the topmost part of the technology will be used to ensure to get a high resolutions data. NISAR will help researcher to explore the changes that is visible in earth forest and even the wetland ecosystem affecting the global carbon cycle as well. Now the other important detail that you need to know is about the aim. What is the main aim and rationale behind the NISAR satellite or the Earth Observatory mission? It will provide a detailed insight into two type of ecosystem. First, it will call for the forest and other for the wetland. So it will be providing a vital information regarding the part of greenhouse gases, that is the GHG. Other than that, it will also provide the part of climate change, the recent changes that is ongoing. So NISAR primary focus will be on earth, forest, even wetland, particularly the interest to the climate scientist. कुछ specifically अगर बात करें critical areas जो explore की जाएंगी, that will be ecosystem disturbance, how much is there, ice sheet collapse, it will monitor the part of the melting of the glacier as well, the natural hazards, earthquake, volcanic eruptions, landslide, sea level rise, and even the groundwater changes. So everything under one satellite will be taking the whole soul part of the idea and giving a precise information with regards to this. Now NISAR will also provide an enabling research to study the deforestation, the glacier melt, and even to gain significant knowledge about the climate change. So As we know, there are a lot of other important part of platform taking place in terms of the sustainable environment. अगर recent में अगर बात करें कुछ important forums की like COP28 which is an UNFCC, तो इस तरह के जो initiatives हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं इस तरह के observatory satellites से भी linked होंगे. Now, significance की बात करें, we have timely initiative. The mission will address the pressing issues of the part of the glacial collapse which is there in the eastern Antarctica, revealing the part of recent satellite imaginary. Time lapse insight होगी इसके अंदर, जहाँ पे satellite will generate a comprehensive time lapse movie of the ice sheet, enhancing the ability to predict a comprehend dynamics of this formations. And last but not the least, it will provide an all-weather advantage. The satellite has all-weather capabilities with an advanced monitoring regions like Himalayas, overcoming the obstacles by the cloud due to data collection. So during data collection, it will have all its significance and it will ensure that all weather advantages taken care by the countries concerned. So see, we cannot reach out to Himalayas and even manually it is not possible. So the observatory satellite will ensure that things are putting in place and giving the authentic and right kind of information that is desired specifically in Indian context. So these are all of the important, significant and relevance. I've already discussed about the aim. I've given you a minute picture about how the part of the satellite actually works, the NISAR satellite, the L band, the S band, and the other important part that it is an LEO. So these were some of the important vital information that you need to know about the NISAR satellite. I hope you like this video. We'll be coming up with some of the more informative videos related to civil services examination. For time being, I'm signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying tuned.